Hello students. So today we will start the new topic and the topic name is revaluation account. Okay. So now the question comes, what do you mean by revaluation account? Revaluation account, it is the nominal account which has been prepared, ठीक है, to revalue the assets and reassessments of liabilities. Okay. कहने का मतलब है कि in case of partnership business, what happens, the assets value, there can be either increase in assets or decrease in assets. Similarly, there can be either increase in liabilities or decrease in liabilities. So in order to revalue the assets and reassessment of liabilities, what we are required? We are required to prepare which account? We are required to prepare our revaluation account. Okay. So when it is prepared just before the admission of a new partner. ठीक है. Why it is prepared? It is prepared such that when a new partner gets the admission in the partnership firm, a new partner can neither be benefited nor can be facing any losses in case of admission of the new partner. Okay. Now we have to see the concept of nominal account. As it is a nominal account, as we know, nominal account का मतलब क्या होता है? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. That means we are required to show the income in the credit side and we are required to show the expenses on the debit side. Okay. So now we will see how to prepare the revaluation account. So if of the value of asset has been increased, मतलब वो क्या है हमारे लिए? वो हमारे लिए income है. So that means it will be shown on the credit side by increase in assets. Similarly, decrease in assets would be shown on the debit side to decrease in assets. Say for example, say plant and machinery. Plant and machinery has been given rupees 1 lakh. ठीक है. और उसके बाद जाके where it will be shown? It will be shown in the balance sheet. ठीक है. Suppose in our balance sheet has been given, okay, and say plant and machinery has been given rupees 1 lakh on the asset side. और क्या बोला है? It has been decided to depreciate plant and machinery at the rate of 10%. ठीक है. तो plant and machinery कितना है? 1 lakh. So 1 lakh का depreciation मतलब decrease in asset कितना है? 10%. So 10% means 10,000. So to plant and machinery, how much it will be shown here? To plant and machinery, it will be shown on how much? 10,000. Okay. Similarly, your increase in liability. So increase in liabilities would be shown on the debit side. जब कभी भी हमारा liabilities अगर increase होता है, मतलब हमको पेमेंट ज्यादा करना है, ठीक है, तो हमारे लिए क्या है? वो expenses है. So that will be shown on the debit side of revaluation account. Suppose for example, liability में हमको दिया हुआ creditor has been given say 10,000, okay, on the liability side, and in the adjustment it has been given that creditors are to be paid rupees 5,000 more. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? क्रेडिटर्स कितना, एग्जिस्टिंग क्रेडिटर कितना था? 10,000. हमको कितना एक्स्ट्रा पेमेंट करना है? 5,000. सो दैट इज योर इंक्रीज इन लायबिलिटी. सो इंक्रीज इन लायबिलिटी टू क्रेडिटर लेके हम कितना लिखेंगे? दैट विल शो हियर हाउ मच? 5,000. ओके. सिमिलरली टू प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेब्ट्स. टू प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेब्ट्स. ओके. So provision for doubtful debt would also be considered as an increase in liability. Okay. So suppose here debtor has been given. Say debtor has been given 20,000. Okay. And it has been given in the adjustment, create a provision for doubtful debt at the rate of say 5%. तो 20,000 का कितना परसेंट क्रिएट करना है हमको? 5%. So 20,000 का 5%. How much it would be? It would be 1,000 rupees. Okay. So liability है मेरा, तो to provision for doubtful debt कितना हम शो करेंगे? It will be shown as rupees 1,000. Okay. Similarly, any increase in outstanding expenses. So to say outstanding expenses भी होने से मेरा liability को increase कर रहा है, वो कहाँ जाएगा? Debit side में. Similarly, when our liability would be decreased, it will be shown on the credit side. So So by decrease in liabilities. Okay, decrease in liabilities, where it will be shown? It will be shown in your credit side. Okay, similarly prepaid expenses, where it will be shown? On the credit side by prepaid expenses. It will be shown on the credit side. उसके अलावा और क्या बचा? accrued income वगैरह कुछ होगा तो फिर ठीक है, तो मेरा assets को increase कर रहा है, so by accrued income. Okay, so it will be shown where? It will be shown on the credit side. Okay. Similarly, if there is any unrecorded assets, अगर कोई unrecorded assets होगा तो हम क्या लिखेंगे क्रेडिट साइड में? by unrecorded assets. Okay, say for example there was an old typewriter of rupees 5,000 which has not been recorded in the books of accounts. मतलब एक टाइपराइटर था 5,000 का, हम उसको रिकॉर्ड नहीं किए तो वो हमारा क्या है? अनरिकॉर्डेड एसेट्स है. सो बाय ऑफिस इक्विपमेंट लेके हम कितना लिखेंगे? whatever the amount would be. Okay, so similarly in case of unrecorded liability will be shown on the debit side, that is the two unrecorded liabilities. ठीक है. Okay, now after that similarly credit side पे टोटल करेंगे हम. credit side total minus debit side total, whatever the answer it would be shown as to profit and loss account within bracket profit. So this profit would be distributed among the old partners in old profit sharing ratio. ठीक है, suppose old partners are A and B, तो A को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाएगा, B को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो जाएगा. कौन सा रेशियो में? That will distributed in old ratio. Okay. Similarly, if debit side is more, that means we have got the loss. So here we have to write by profit and loss account. Within bracket क्या लिखेंगे? Loss. And each one will be distributed among A and B. In which ratio? In old profit sharing ratio. Okay. So this is how we are required to prepare the revaluation account before the admission of a new partner. Okay. So one thing more, revaluation account is otherwise known as प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एडजस्टमेंट अकाउंट. इसका दूसरा नाम क्या होता है? प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस. इट इज अदरवाइज नोन एज एडजस्टमेंट अकाउंट. ठीक है. नाउ वी विल सी द जर्नल एंट्री, हाउ टू पास द जर्नल एंट्री इन केस ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट. ठीक है. सो जर्नल एंट्रीज इन केस ऑफ योर रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट. जर्नल एंट्रीज में सबसे पहले क्या आएगा? सबसे पहले हमारा in case of increase in assets. ठीक है. So note it down, for increase in the value of assets, for increase in the value of assets. और अगर assets का वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो रहा है तो रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट क्या होगा? क्रेडिट हो जाएगा. ठीक है. तो एंट्री वुड बी assets account debited, assets account would be debited to revaluation account. क्या हो जाएगा? assets account debited to revaluation account. So what will be the narration? Being increase in the value of assets. Being increase in the value of assets. Similarly, in case of decrease in the value of assets, what will be the entry? Second case, for decrease in assets. So that means what? Revaluation account would be debited. Why? Because it is an expense. Okay. So revaluation account debited. Revaluation account would be debited to assets account. ठीक है. नरेशन क्या देंगे हम? Being decrease in the value of assets. ठीक है. Now third condition, in case of increase in liabilities, what will be our journal entry? For increase in liability. लायबिलिटी हम लोग का इंक्रीज हो रहा है तो रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट क्या होगा, डेबिट हो जाएगा. सो एंट्री वुड बी रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट वुड बी डेबिटेड टू लायबिलिटीज अकाउंट. वॉट एवर द लायबिलिटीज वुड बी देयर, लायबिलिटी का नाम हम यहाँ लिख देंगे जितना एक्चुअल ईयर इंक्रीज हुआ. ठीक है. नरेशन बीइंग इंक्रीज इन liabilities. Okay, over. Now in case of decrease in liabilities, so bit number 4, in case of for decrease in liabilities, so as I have said decrease in liability क्या है हमारे लिए, इनकम है. इनकम बोलने से रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट क्या हो जाएगा, क्रेडिट हो जाएगा. so what will be your journal entry, liabilities account debited, liabilities account would be debited to revaluation account, to revaluation account. Narration being decrease in liabilities, being decrease in liabilities. Okay, now next bit we are required to calculate the profit or loss. So in case of profit, so bit number 5. ठीक है. In case of profit, so in case of profit, तो एंट्री क्या हो जाएगा, रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट वुड बी क्रेडिटेड एंड पार्टनर. ओके, एंड योर व्हाट विल द एंट्री, रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट डेबिटेड, रिवॉल्यूशन अकाउंट debited to whatever the profits would be there, that profits would be distributed to the partners capital account. ठीक है. to partners capital account. नरेशन क्या दे देंगे हम, being profit distributed in which ratio, in old profit ratio. Okay, so that is in case of profit. Now last but not the least, in case of losses, bit number 6, in case of losses. लॉसेस होने से क्या होगा, पार्टनर्स का कैपिटल अकाउंट कम हो जाएगा. कम होने का मतलब क्या है, डेबिट हो जाएगा. सो एंट्री वुड बी पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट वुड बी डेबिटेड टू revaluation account. Okay, so what will the narration, being loss distributed, same which ratio, in old profit ratio. Okay, so these are all the journal entries which has been required to pass in case of what, in case of revaluation account. Okay, now apart from that, when we get the comprehensive questions, so some more journal entry is to be passed. That journal entry can be related to the goodwill. So as we have read already how to pass the journal entry in case of what, in case of different conditions of goodwill. Similarly, in the balance sheet we have to see there has been certain accumulated profit such as your general reserve, investment fluctuation fund, workman compensation reserve. These are all what, these are all accumulated profits, and there can also be accumulated losses, such as on the asset side it will be shown profit and loss account, debit balance, advertisement suspense account, all this. उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, also we are required to pass the journal entry for the adjustment of accumulated profit and accumulated losses. Okay, so all together these are the entries which we have to pass only in case of revaluation account. But in case of comprehensive question, we are required to pass all the journal entries before the preparation of your revaluation account, capital account and balance sheet. Okay.